Viking settlements in Scandinavia would start life as simple farms, animals grazed the land, and their love of the water and for exploration would form early in the minds of those who wanted more. The pagan gods played an important role in their lives, and statues shared these beliefs. Before long, the blacksmiths would be making more than simple farming tools. Swords and axes would provide raiding parties the tools they needed. With simple longboats and weapons, small raiding parties would venture forth, along coastlines, inland rivers and forests. While raids would provide mixed fortunes, many would give little or no result, others would result in long, bloody battles as tribes fought and defended as hard as they could. There were rumors of great lands to the west and south over the seas, so larger, more seaworthy longboats were designed and built. The early voyages provided much excitement in the villages and high expectations in those venturing out onto the open seas. Their journeys began through the fjords and onwards. Day and night, the longboats plowed forward across the sea, the Vikings unaware of what was ahead and knowing they had come far enough to not want to look behind. Land approached, and through the waves, the Vikings disembarked in these new lands. None would know what lied ahead of them, but their belief in their gods took them forward for whatever they would face. The villages and villagers would be completely aware of what was to come. As they went about their daily lives, the Vikings descended. Without mercy, the Vikings struck fast and hard, killing and capturing villagers and taking the spoils of their victories. As the Vikings enriched themselves, their small villages would grow larger to accommodate the larger raids, the numbers needed and the wealth that followed. Life became good. Daughters would learn to fight and before long would join the men on raids and in battles, showing their ferocity against all odds. Small raiding groups became larger groups that became armies. Their sheer number would overcome all odds as cities were razed and occupied. It would seem that no army could hold back the great heathen Viking invasion. As occupation became normal, Viking settlements appeared in all occupied countries, and they took to farming and grazing the land. Before long, the Christian religion would become dominant as more and more Viking tribes converted. The pagan gods would slowly be forgotten and wooden crosses replaced the beautiful stone statues. The Viking legacy would be cemented in the large cities built over decades and would be long remembered in history.